5,000 miles. That's the oil change increment that BMW recommends for their cars. So since we're going on this road trip, we're gonna have to change the oil in this. And it's gonna be a road trip from where we are in Dallas to Orlando, Florida, and then to Jacksonville. So we've got about 1,000 miles each way, which means we really need to get this oil changed before we go. So listen, if you're like me, you wanna do your own stuff, you wanna change your own oil, and yeah, that's great. But with a subscription from Goodhood, guys like Christian here can come out, change your oil. It's so much cheaper. You get free oil changes for life, including roadside assistance nationwide. So it's kind of a steal. Say hi, Christian.
How you doing, guys?
Since we're going on this road trip, gotta check the tires, and quite frankly, these just won't do. That tread is way too worn. So we're gonna head to Discount Tire and get some OEM tires on this car. We have about 1,000 miles each direction to drive. So you can look at the tires, they probably could make it, but because of my tie rod issue on the driver's side, the tire has basically completely worn. So what was happening essentially is the tie rod wasn't keeping the tire straight. So when I was going highway speeds around 80 or so, it was kind of wiggling back and forth at high speeds, which, as you can imagine, was wearing the tire down more than usual. While the other tires may have another 5,000 or so miles on them, that tire doesn't. So we're gonna replace all 4 tires. Now I wanted to go with a sportier tire. I wanted to go with something that had a little bit better handling. Normally I would have done that, but in looking at the budget, looking at getting a run flat tire, the OEM ones fit the budget the best. So why run flats? Well, I was thinking about my wife, and I was thinking about the fact that for her, she's probably going to be better equipped to handle a situation with run flats than she would with just a standard tire. If I were to get into a situation on the highway with a blowout or something like that, I'd probably be a bit better equipped to handle it than she would. So I've decided, for her safety specifically, I'm gonna stick with the run flats and upgrade down the road once I can handle suspension and things like that. So we're on our way to Discount Tire right now. The suspension is clapped. Look at this. That looks gnarly. One of the next things I'm going to fix on this thing. If the suspension company out there wants to sponsor this build, please hit me up. Goodbye, Bridgestones. Hello, Continentals. That stands for Super Sport, right? Man, look how shiny that is. She's almost ready. Might get a chance to test the wet weather performance today. This is a well-oiled machine in here. These guys know what they're doing. They're getting me in and out super fast. I've been going to Discount Tire for years, and I'll be honest, this isn't even a sponsored post. It's not a paid ad. They haven't paid me for any of this. Literally the only company I go to for my tires. One of the reasons is because I can get an issue taken care of nationwide. If I'm on a road trip and I get a puncture or I need a patch or something like that and I don't have the patch kit with me, these guys will take care of it, no questions asked. And to be honest too, if an issue happens with the tire, they got a refund and replacement policy. They will take care of your tires and replace all 4 of them if they need to. You can't beat that. These guys are the best in the biz. But hey, listen, Discount Tire, if you want to sponsor me, please, I would love to have you guys sponsor a video. I'm gonna upgrade these tires at some point, so let's talk. Last piece. All right, thanks guys, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, the tires are done. They are installed. Just got to drive around, reset the tire pressure. Okay. That's a bit more grip than I had before. Even if these are OEM, I have a feeling these are a bit better than what I had before, so I'll take it. My wife said to me before I left, she goes, just drive around a little bit, make sure the tires are fine. She told me that one time she had her tires done. I don't know where she did them. And she said that she was driving home and she heard a flop, 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 like she had a flat tire. And some guy waved her down and said, hey, your tire is falling off. I pulled over to make a U-turn and check out this old Charger. That thing is cool. Now here's a question. When you're resetting the tire pressure, are you supposed to do hard pulls? Because that's what I'm doing. I'll tell you what, putting new shoes on a car will completely transform the way it drives. All right, now let's head home. So we got a few little raindrops hitting now. I'm gonna make a turn here, see if I can get the tires to lose a touch of grip here. Nope, tons of grip here. Not a squeal, not a screech, nada. Between that four-wheel drive and brand new tires, man, this thing is stable. This is such a sturdy, stable car. Just love this thing. I already like the way this car sounds. I can't imagine how much better it's gonna sound once I put proper exhaust and stuff on here. Still can't get it to slide. Look, I know people love their rear wheel drive so that they can get the car to slide, but still can't get it to slide. This thing's awesome. Love it. Back, and that was perfect timing. It just started raining on my way back, so I got to test a little bit of wet. I gotta tell you, these tires, they did great. So, car is just about ready for the road trip. Just a few more things we gotta take care of. Obviously, we gotta pack. Gotta check the tires one more time before we go. Do a little bit of rain treatment on the windshield, just in case it rains while we're going. But we know the oil levers are good. We know the new tires are good. We just did the brakes, so we should be good to go.